Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is John. As mentioned today, I'll be running everyone here through the tutorial on how to register and access everything. So, for the NGO CSW 70 forum for the virtual portal, first and foremost is going to be an easy registration process. And I believe all of the links have been being shared by Maz and the rest of the team on our Zoom chat. So please feel free to reference all of the links that they are sharing over there. But once you are registered, you will be able to view and see all of the parallel events, both virtually and in person. All of the parallel event managers, you would be able to communicate with them as well as chat with all other participants, view all the handbook ads, exhibitors, see what their offerings are, view their organizations, as well as see any and all other resources either provided by the parallel event managers on their specific events or any resources provided by the NGO CSW 70 forum organizing team. For the very first step, again, as mentioned earlier, you must register in order to access the portal, right? So as you can see on the screenshot here, this is what the registration page looks like. At the right-hand side, you'll be able to select whether you are an in-person participant or a remote participant. You can choose both if you're planning on visiting, but select one and then click next. And then it's going to give you a list of questions, right? It's going to ask for your name, your email, some other questions. You would be able to create a Whova account then and there as well, but that's all you have to do for registration, and then you would be able to fully register for this the CSW 70 forum. On the next slide, you will see that you will receive a confirmation email in regards to your participation, right? So it'll have your tickets, but most importantly, it's going to have that download app button in which we have an arrow pointing to it. So you're going to want to click on that, and it's going to also have the direct links to access the virtual portal, both on the computer side, but also the link to download it on your mobile app. If you scroll a little bit below this confirmation email as well, you'll be able to find your QR code there as well. So whether you want to utilize your mobile device or this email to confirm your attendance in person, you will find the QR code here. On the next slide, here's what I have referenced. So when you click that download app button, it's going to direct you to this page. At the top hand side, you'll be able to either download Whova on your mobile app on your Apple device, so on the App Store, or if you have an Android, you can get it on Google Play. For this specific example, though, on the bottom hand side where it says click here, we're going to be referencing what it looks like on the laptop/computer side. So as it says, if you are on desktop, enter the event on the web app here, and you'll be directed to another page. This is the page in which you'll be signing in to the virtual portal, right? So if you already have a Whova account, then that's perfect. All you'll be doing is putting in the same email you used during the registration process and the password that you have created. Or if you have not yet created a Whova account, then right there, it's in a little bit of a smaller font, but it says don't have an account, sign up here, and you're essentially going to be creating your Whova account. Please keep in mind this is very imperative that when you create your account, it must be the same email you used during the registration process. If you don't, then our system will not recognize you as a participant and it will not let you enter in the event. So again, please utilize the same email you used during the registration process. All right, now that we followed all the steps, we are now accessing the NGO CSW 70 virtual portal on the computer side, right? So this is what the homepage looks like. Of course, we have our lovely banner in the very middle. We have a little description at the very bottom. On the right-hand side, we have a live activity feed from all other participants for the forum. It's also going to house activity from parallel event managers, from speakers, from handbook ad sponsors, from exhibitors. And on the left side, we have our navigation bar, right? So you'll see we have a homepage where we're at right now. We have the agenda, which will house all the in-person parallel events as well as virtual. We have the attendees tab in which you'll be able to view all other participants, right? So you'll be able to further your networking opportunities and engagements there. You'll be able to find folks who have same interests as you, perhaps from the same hometown, and all those other things. So if you want to do further kind of like dedicated marketing efforts, feel free to check out that attendees tab. But below that, we have our community tab. So within that, you'll be able to see all other topics that other participants are sharing. So first, let's take a look at the agenda tab. On this tab, you'll be able to find all of the parallel events that are currently listed, right? So if you still have one that is pending, just wait for it to be listed. But for this example, you'll see here for 8:30, keep in mind that you'll be able to view all the days. It's just not shown on the screenshot, but for this specific day at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, we have the parallel event that is currently boxed in, right? Before we even click into that, you'll be able to view some information in regards to it, right? So the date of it, the time, the location. You'll be able to add notes for specific parallel events if you'd like to. You could add it to your own personal agenda. So if you don't want to sift through the 400 parallel events that we currently have, maybe more than that, then you can always reference your own personal agenda, your own personal calendar for organizational purposes. But let's click into the session. For this parallel event, we'll see all other further information that is posted by our parallel event manager, right? So we have their description at the very bottom hand side. We have whatever documentation or PDF that they want to share. And on the right hand side, these are some of the tools that we'll have as participants, right? So we can ask specific questions for them to answer. If any polls are created by our parallel event manager, they'll be put up there as well. And we have a specific chat feature for anyone else participating in this specific parallel event. So you'll be able to chat with other folks at the specific time. But you'll see for the parallel event manager, you could send them a message, view their profile, and all that good stuff. See how many other participants are attending at the top hand side. For the next slide, we'll be able to see what it looks like for a parallel event that is virtual, right? So instead of having that, space full of all the information, we're going to be, or I guess we're going to see a specific box that we see here, right? For this one, this will not be what you guys will see if you guys are arriving on time. For any parallel event virtual that is embedded with a live stream, Zoom, then that Zoom will automatically embed and play back here as soon as you enter that parallel event at that specific time. For the next tab, we have the attendees. So like I mentioned earlier, you'll be able to view all the participants of the forum. You'll be able to search by name. You'll be able to search by affiliation, by last name, by specific category. You do have the option of hiding yourself from the participant list if you'd like to, but you would not be able to network with other folks. So it'll be up to you. For this example, I'm a quote unquote attendee of our forum, but if you click into my profile, you'll be able to see what else I put into, like what other information I put for myself. So my interests, my affiliation, my background in terms of education. But most importantly, you'll be able to say hi to me, send me a direct message, and most importantly, on the mobile app hand side of things, when you download it on your mobile device, you would be able to request a meeting with me, right? So if you want to schedule a meeting at a specific date or time, or just like, a quick little chat to get to know each other, you'll be able to do that on your mobile app. So again, the steps to download the mobile app are the exact same as our web version over here. Download Whova on your mobile device, either sign in or sign up using the same email. And pretty much all we're seeing here on the laptop or web side of things will be a one-to-one replica on your mobile app side, just a different interface. For the next slide, it's going to be our community tab. So any and all topics, conversations, posts, that all participants make for our forum will be housed here. Think of it kind of like a Reddit style where we have a specific topic and then other folks are just chiming in, jumping in, putting in their thoughts and whatnot. You'll be able to view all the announcements that our CSW 70 forum team will be posting to share with everybody. But yeah, once you're in the virtual portal, feel free to put up some topics, converse with other participants, relate to some of the things that they're posting, react to some of them, follow some of them. This is what, makes the forum, our participation. For the rest of the navigation bars, or I
Excuse me,
guess,
John.
yes.
I've been asked to ask you if you could speak just a little slower.
Oh,
People are
my
taking
apologies.
notes. Okay, thank you.
Of course, sorry, a little caffeinated right now. But on the rest of our features on the left-hand side, we have the messages. We have like the messages feature. So that's going to be your way to send one-to-one direct messages amongst other folks. That is not going to be displayed publicly for other folks to see. So if there's any private messages you want to share with others, for any questions you want to ask others in private, then that messages feature will be for you. We have photos below that. So for any pictures that you take at the forum or at home if you're attending remotely, you'll be able to share it at that specific feature at any moment in time, even before, during, or after the forum. You'll be able to earn points as you participate with the forum. So again, posting photos, conversing with others, adding parallel events to your personal agenda. You will earn points on our leaderboard and your picture will be displayed there too. So, as a recap, please first register for the CSW 70 forum. That way you will be able to access all of the information that we just shared on the website and on the mobile app side, and you'll be able to start having some fun after you follow the steps. If I was talking a little too fast, please feel free to shoot me a DM on our Zoom chat and I'll be happy to help. My email, I'll also be posting that on our Zoom chat for any and all questions or inquiries that I can assist with. But I believe this will also be recorded and posted on YouTube. So always feel free to re-reference anything that I mentioned. But everyone, thank you for listening. And yeah, I hope everyone has a grand old time at the forum.